Milan, Italy, renowned for being one of the world's capitals for fashion and design, was the opening location for an international paper jewelry exhibit. The exhibit opened on the 15th of September 2009 at the Triennale Design Museum. The show features paper jewelry made by over 60 designers from around the world. Paper to Pearls was invited to participate in the show, a very special honor for our beaters. I couldn't have been more amazed and delighted when we received the invitation from the curators of the paper and jewelry exhibit to include some of our beaters' work in the show. I was amazed. It was the most tremendous honor that these peasant women from northern Uganda, that their work should be included side by side with that of some of the premier jewelry artists in the world. The curators asked us to send representative pieces of our beaters' work. So out of all of the inventory that we had a great fun choosing 5 of the most representative pieces, or those that clearly by style, by color, by the quality of the work, certainly represented our beaters' work. One of the themes of the show is the transformation of a very humble medium like paper into pieces of art, into fashion. And although our beaters' necklaces are not the most dramatic, not the most stunning, not the most creative of the various pieces in the show, I like to think that they're the most unique, because not only do they represent the transformation of paper, but they also represent the transformation in these women's lives. And one of the things I think a lot about as I reflect on the fact that my beaters' work is in this show, is that, and as it travels around the world, I think about how this is providing a different storyline for northern Uganda. If people have heard about northern Uganda at all, they think in terms of all those things that people often default to when they think of Africa, which is poverty and HIV/AIDS and corrupt leaders and war and conflict and abducted children. So it's wonderful to think that there is another storyline now. The people in Milan and Sydney and Seoul and beyond will see these necklaces, see that they are made by beaters in northern Uganda, simple peasant women in northern Uganda, and be able to talk about the beauty that is represented in their work.